Hello there, welcome back to my channel Haro Hobby Gaming, and in this episode of If Echoes, I'm gonna try to beat the T10 or Tier 10 Guristas Executor Deadspace, as you can see on my screen here. Yes, this is Tier 10 Guristas Executor Deadspace with Rattlesnake. Yes, Rattlesnake is Guristas faction battleships, and this is, I think, maybe one of the best powerhouse of drones, but the number of drones is just two, but they are very powerful. And if you any of you don't know what is rattlesnakes, let's do the proper introduction. This is Guristas Rattlesnakes. This is Battleship class, and she can use 2 large drones, 5 high slot 3, middle slot 7, low slot 3 combat rigs, and 3 navigation rigs. And if you can look at that roll bonus, you can have plus 450% large drone damage and plus 200% large drone EHP. And for the advanced large drone operation bonus, you can get plus 50% large drone damage again and plus 50 kilometers drone control range. So without any range risks, our drone control range is about 85 km, as you can see on our screen. And advanced battleship command bonus, it will give us plus 50% missile or torpedo kinetic damage, plus 50% missile or torpedo thermal damage, and plus 20% shield resistance, which will give us more defense. As you can see, this is our best defense with 46,622 shield hit points. We got EM resistant base about 20%, thermal resistant 42, kinetic 52, explosive resistant 60. And that's it. That's for the introduction for Guristas Rattlesnakes. Yes, I feel I fell in love with these Guristas Rattlesnakes because the drone damage we make. And let's go to the fitting explanation for Deadspace we are doing right now. For the high slot, we got PVE type large missile launcher with DPS about 127. Yes, this is just to because we are gonna pull long range about 85 kilometers, so we are gonna use the large missile launcher. But the activation time of this missile launcher is very slow, and you got activation time about 16.54 seconds. And for the next middle slots, target painter 1 to web scrambler, stasis baby fire, and this is to just to counter the frigates and destroyer who are going so close to us. And for the low slots, we got KC type large micro warp drive. KC type large capacitor battery is a must because we don't use any regen capacitor adjustment, and this is a must item or modules we must use. For me, for my personal preference, I'm very like to use the large battery because survival is the best. And this is Nest Bomb drone damage amplifier. This is to upgrade our drone damage and activation time. This is our usual defense module, PVE type adaptive invulnerability field. We got 2 of them, and Sentusi type large shield booster. Okay, now let's go to the combat rigs. Combat rigs is focused on the drones. Drone firepower augmenter 3, drone speed augmenter, drone speed augmenter 3. And for the navigation rigs, we got warp core optimizer 3. This is to reduce the jammer strength of the enemies. If we want to use the micro warp drive and we are scrambled, we can use this. Semiconductor memory cell, this is to upgrade our capacitor capacity, and targeting system sub control 3, this is to upgrade or adjust our scan resolution. So we are gonna more fast lock the enemy frigates and destroyer. Now, discussing the drones, we are using the MK9 Bouncer and the MK9 Warden. Why I'm using this? Yes, this is the most long range one for sentry drones, and I think I will try the combat power for sentry drones with rattlesnakes. And as you can see, the damage type of the Kinetic is reaching 216. And for the MK9 Bouncer, DPS about 701. We got DPS types explosive to 216, which is very crazy. And yes, the optimal range and accuracy fall off for two of these is reaching 100 kilometers. And it will be very nice. Okay, and that's it. That's the fitting explanation. Let's try to test that's 10 or tier 10 Guristas executor Deadspace. And if you don't know, the special anomaly is like this is the warp gate, and we must activate to go to the enemy's beacons. Prepare the warps, and let's turn on our shield.
Warp drive active.
Let's go. Choose. Okay. This is the beacon of the enemies, and we will go align to there. And yes, we are going as far as we can at about 85 or 100 kilometers from the enemies. And yes, this is some PT condors. I'm sorry, I'm still activate my auto orbit. Let's turn it off. Okay, let's see how much we... Okay, still at 35 kilometers. Our large missile launcher is just reaching about 500 damage. Okay, how much we have? Still at 16 kilometers. Okay, let's go to maybe 85. Okay, I think it's good here. Let's stop for now. Stop here. Okay, stop here. Nice. Let's deploy our sentry drones here. So the sentry drones is having difficulty attacking the enemies at this range. That's why we are dependently, hardly dependently at our missile launchers. But that's fine. Let's just wait. Okay. And look at that. It's very easy to kill the enemies. Oh, there is a pretty cormorant. Okay, let's kill this first. So because our first, sorry, for the Deadspace or special anomaly like Scout or Inquisitor, you can warp at 100 kilometers. You just can activate and you will be at the front of the enemies. And it's still about just maybe 20 kilometers or maybe 15 kilometers, and it will be very, very close. So you must have a counter for their scrambler or their disruptor, so you can get out as fast as you can, like we did before. That's why I'm equipping myself with the warp core optimizer. Okay, this pretty common is almost dead. Good. But the cruiser, the sentry drones can hit them. Wow. Okay. Flap. That's nice. Okay, now, yes, this is the I think the nice point for having sentry drones. If you using the regular drones, I mean the regular large drones, you will need to your drones will need to reach the enemies, while the sentry drones is just need to change target and they can hit them again. And let's try with two nest worm drone damage amplifier. How much damage we have or DPS? Wow, our offense DPS going up to 207, 186, with the drone itself about 2115.39 DPS. And let's go. Okay, wow, MK9 Bouncer DPS about 175. Damage type just go up to 201. 41, and activation time 1.99 seconds. Crazy. And look at that. We are easily beating the ship. So we are on safe range now, and we are on comfort place, and we really just don't need to moving at all. Just enjoy our killing. Oh, our missiles attacks have damage about 7,000, I think. While our drones is attacking about, wow, it's very nice. 1,400, 800, 1,125, 900. Wow. Okay. Look at the damage numbers. Okay, nice. So I'm learning that tier 10 Deadspace is from Angel Cartel is very dangerous because they are always chasing you. Their behavior is chasing you. The other Deadspace, I think this Guristas is more friendly. We can say friendly. Yes. Okay, nice. Boom. So it's still very fast killing tier 10 Dead Space battleships, and yes, I love this. Ooh. And our defenses is goes up to 225,320. With resistance like this, I think it's enough to tank the enemies from afar before the enemies going so close to us. And of course, because there is change rock to T10, we will see rock on that tier 10 story or tier 10 dead space or scout or anomaly, you name it. We will see rock on Calderi enemies or Guristas enemies. Boom, 7,000. Yeah. The damage of the missiles for just 5 missiles is very good, I think. And we don't have any idle weaponry, so it is worthy to use this breathing. Oh, look at that, penetrates, wow, almost 2000. It's very fast to kill the enemies. After we reach the armor and hull with this setting of warden and bouncer, we have very high damage. Look at that. Our drones is damaging the enemies about almost 2000. Okay, wave 1 cleared. This is wave 2. Okay, lock. The enemies is very fast. Lock, lock, lock. And this is the wave 2. Yes. And yes, this crazy fast. Okay, I think we can hit. Okay, now let's go with this. Okay, if your drone can hit the enemies, so let's hit the enemies with something like this. You can switch the enemies. Nah. So let's our drones hitting the other enemies. Okay, it can hit. So let's hit his. So yes, this is what make the sentry drones very nice. We can hit other enemies while we are hitting the enemies who get close to us. Look at that, we hit the Moa and the rock, while our missiles is slowly killing the frigates and destroyer. Okay, let's kill this with our warden. And we don't need to worry much about our shields getting down very fast, because the one who attack us is just frigates and destroyer. Okay, let's kill this. So we are multitasking right now. Look that, without shame, our bouncer is almost killed that enemy's rock. And this is nice, yeah. Oh, rock killed. Nice. Ferox killed. And now let's kill that. One sentry drones assigned to rock, one sentry drones assigned to another rock. And we are good. And our condition is still 100% safe. Okay, we are done with the small fry on the frigate and destroyer. And now let's kill that rock and even strike her. And this second wave is cleared very fast, with our drone multitasking the enemies. Wow, 2,100 damage from just one sentry drones. Okay, and I wonder how much damage we can make with action drones. Maybe we will try tomorrow with faction drone damage. Oops. Okay, nicely done. Now we are focusing the one enemies. Nice. And this is the third wave, and I changed my fitting, and it is full defense now, right now. And let's do this, because I think the long range one we can yes, it is very hard to use with the long range with the enemies like that, with rattlesnakes who can reach our hull within a second. And now we will try with the full defense. Okay. And we change our missiles with rapid missiles 1, and we change our drone with the berserker MK9 berserker, and we have 2 shield booster, and we will try to yes, we are gonna defense 2 rattlesnakes, and that will be very crazy. Look at that, the damage of our from the rattlesnakes is reaching 2000. With our defense like this, yes, it's still reaching 2000 damage, and that's crazy. Yeah, maybe we will change this micro warp drive with one more defense modules. I think maybe let's try that. With two shield booster, our shield still can. Look at that. That's crazy, man. Yeah. Okay, maybe let's try to change, or we need to change. Oh, look at that. Let's dock at our station. Because that's pretty crazy amount of damage we got there.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, we successfully get out of there. And I think face tanking or long range is the same because the rattlesnakes can hit us from anywhere. I mean, I'm trying these Guristas rattlesnakes. They can hit me from 150 kilometers. I don't know why that's very crazy, but we will try with more defensive approach. And okay, maybe let's try with torpedo launcher. Is it good? Okay, wait. Whoops. I wonder why. Okay. Maybe let's try with one more large booster. Is it okay? Let's try this. Okay, I think it's not good. Mm, maybe let's do it with this shot extender. Is it good? Okay, let's try. Because I think with that kind amount of damage. We don't need any booster.
Warp drive active.
And yes, of course, there are many more damage coming from the Raven, Rock, and anything. And activate.
Warp drive active.
Even with defense like this, we are still taking a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, nice. Let's set orbit at 15 kilometers. Okay, we are killing the enemies one by one. I hope our capacitor is enough. Whoa, 1,700 to our ships. That's hurt. Let's set out for orbit. And I think this build is nice. Yes. And this ship is very strong. And this shield extender is, I think, is a nice idea. Okay, we are slowly killing all the enemies, and yes. Look at that, our capacitor is crying. And the crazy part of the enemy Deadspace, they are attacking very fast. I don't know how. They are attacking very fast. And in this battle, we must learn how to do our capacitor management with very good. Because if we do not have a good management of capacitor, we will run dry. Large battery on, shield buster on. Capacitor battery off, turn off our shield booster 1, and we will be good. And that red rattlesnake will be that's very far, I think. Now let's kill that last rock, and let's think how to deal with that rattlesnake. I think to deal with that rattlesnake, we must change again our weaponry to the large missile launcher. So we will be on our range of fire with 86 kilometers for large missile launcher, and we will be good. Okay, the last rock is almost killed, and we will drop and change again to large missile launcher because I think the Dread Rattlesnake is keeping their range to us at 79 kilometers. Okay, let's dock again to change our weaponry.
Warp drive active.
Okay, now let's change our missiles launcher again. Here we go. Okay, we don't need that. Let's change to highlight target painter. Yes. And 3 highlight target painter. And I think we don't need this. Mm, let's have one more capacitor battery. Okay. Targeting system. Semiconductor. Yes. Okay. Let's do this. Okay, now let's take our weapon.
Warp drive active.
And the capacitor capacity is 22,333 gigajoules. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, activate his And we will be 1 versus 2 rattlesnakes.
Warp drive active.
1 rattlesnakes versus 2 rattlesnakes. Okay, we are at 100 kilometers. Okay, look at our missile range. We got 86.86 kilometers. So we will get close to about 85. Okay, nice. Okay, we are start hitting the rattlesnakes with the drones and missiles launcher. Let's hope this fitting is going very well. And yes, the enemy is keeping at 78 kilometers. Okay, with fitting like this, we are keeping our capacitor steady. Look at that. Oh, nice. We are reaching the enemy armor, and of course, with explosion damage is okay. So the enemies is moving fast too. Okay. Okay, let's stop our shield booster for 1 second. Okay. So with 2 capacitor battery, we have more survival with our capacitor and shield booster, and but still we still have to do a capacitor management. Okay, I think 30 is enough. Yes, nice. Because the activation time for this KC type large capacitor battery is 25 seconds. Wow, wreck 3000 and for 3000 damage. Wow. Okay. Zoop 15 million ESK. Nice. Let's loot that elite battleships. Okay. Loot. Okay, we just won rattlesnakes. We don't need shield booster. I mean, we need shield booster, but we don't need more often like before. Okay, nice. Okay, it's still so far, but yes, let's just kill the enemies. Okay, we are already reaching the enemy's rattlesnake's hole. And yes, if they are just one or if they are not very dangerous with this kind of hitting full defense long range. Okay, so yes, it is possible to solo Deadspace with rattlesnakes, but still you must be very careful with your fitting and your way of playing. Because the rattlesnakes or the enemies or maybe the frigates and destroyer can scram you easily. Okay, we are already reaching the end of the enemy's rattlesnake. And boom, he's dead. Okay, and yes, that's it. That's example how to solo the touchdown that space with the rattlesnakes, and I hope you like it. And if you like this video, please press like, and if you want to share to your enemies, please kindly share to please kindly share to your friends. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it to support our channel. And yes, if you want anything to be reviewed by me or anything to be tested, please kindly ask in the comment section and I will be gladly accept anything you want in order. And yes, once again, I want to say thank you for watching my video. I hope all of you enjoy it and see you on the next video. Bye bye.